check this out. I don't even know how it happened. It's the first time it's happened to me. I'm in a posse with my buddy. We have an on the hunt mission going with Hector right now, and I'm going to help him get a couple cougars while we're waiting to start the mission. So I come over to this cougar spot and I take a shot at this cougar and it scares it away. So I'm running over looking for it and I don't see it anywhere. I decide to pick some herbs, and while I'm picking them, I notice that the cougar is over, see it there on the other side of that cactus? And right now my buddy in chat is telling me that he's got a cougar over by him. And I'm like, what do you mean you got a cougar over by you? There's, you know, I've never seen two cougars in this spot before. So I start looking over there, and I see a little bit of movement. And I'm like, what is going on? There's a second cougar. We just got two cougars to spawn at the same time. I don't know how this happened. I haven't had an opportunity to try and reproduce it. This happened the other night, right before the servers went wonky and stopped spawning animals at all. And I wanted to get back in today and test it, but when I was in today, the servers were still broken. Because I'm on Xbox One. Anybody on PS4 might not know, the servers on Xbox One are not working right now. We have no animals, we can't do any missions. So this, my buddy had his varmint rifle equipped, which is kind of funny because he didn't even realize it and ended up getting killed by the cougars. But we now have two cougars, just like at the same instant. Like they double spawned, and I don't know if this is something we can recreate or not. But I was like, hey, you know what? Let's try and spawn some more. So we just left them. We didn't skin them. And then I did my spin. Now for a while, my buddy was hanging out with me in this area, and we weren't able to get it to spin. So I told him, like, go walk away, get away from me, so that maybe that will help increase the odds of it spinning. And shortly after him running off, we got a third cougar to spawn. Now the time lapse here makes it seem much quicker than it actually was. We're actually looking at almost an 8-minute period between when I made the first and the third kill. But I wanted to show you how we ended up getting 3 cougars together for the thumbnail screenshot, because, you know, at this moment you're only seeing 2 cougars and the thumbnail showed you 3. So I didn't want to just like stop after showing you us getting the 2 cougars to spawn. But what do you think of this? Anybody out there have 2 cougars spawn at the same time before? And if so, were you in a posse or were you alone when you did it? If you were in a posse, was the other posse member with you when it happened, or were they off a ways? Because I don't know if this is relative to there being 2 of us, so we each got our own cougar spawn. But this kind of seems like evidence against there being a respawn timer on these cougars. Because if there was a respawn timer, I feel like this would not have been possible at all. But I don't know. It needs some further testing, and like I said, I can't get into a server that's working right now in order to test it out. So we'll have to find out later. I want to bring this footage to you, though, because it's sitting here, you know, burning a hole in my pocket, so to speak. Been dying to publish it. I really wanted to do some more testing first, but being unable to, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to throw it out there. Maybe somebody on PS4 can try and work this while their servers are working and ours aren't. And maybe they can reproduce this and get this to happen. I don't know. We'll check it out in the future. And until then, happy hunting, happy trails. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for coming in.